What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Omen Z back with another one. And we've been going crazy lately. I've been wanting to say this for a while. Like, I haven't did a what if in a couple days now. I've been watching my channel just grow. Like, I've been scripting and all that, but man, we almost at 200 subs, literally. The last video I made, we was at like, I think just 100. And now we almost at 200. That's wow. And this is before the month even over. Like, we did this on my first month of YouTube. My first month of YouTube, we've did more than what I would have expected. And I'm really proud of myself and the people that support me right now. Like, thank you guys. This is a lot for me. The movie been doing so well, and it's shocking. Like, I didn't even think it would do that. But let's get right into this what if. We're doing part 2 of what if Goku landed at Capsule Corp. When Raditz hits the ground, he gets back up and tries to attack Goku multiple times, but Goku dodges every attack that he throws. You need to do better than that if you want to beat me. Raditz starts to get angry, and he starts to shoot multiple key attacks at Goku, but Goku swats away every one of them. Goku takes advantage of the openings Raditz gives when he throws Ki blasts towards him, and when he strikes Raditz in his stomach, Raditz stumbles back while holding his stomach. Kakarot, how did you get this strong? Goku grabs Raditz scouter and he shakes it again, but this time he mutes it. Okay now, Raditz, since you're my brother, well, since you claim to be my brother, you're on my side now. And if you refuse, I'm going to beat you till you submit and accept your new role. Raditz is still holding his stomach at this point, and he scoffs at Goku because of what he's saying. The other Saiyans are much stronger than both of us. If Vegeta comes here and he finds that I'm not on his side anymore, he'll probably kill both of us if you decide not to join me now. Goku smiles at Raditz. You may be right. If Vegeta is an elite, then he should be strong enough to kill both of us, especially if he turns into a great ape. But if we train hard enough, we should grow stronger than him to convince him to join us. Well, at least I should grow strong enough. I don't know about you, Raditz. Raditz listens to Goku, and he starts to believe what his brother is saying, because if he's been on this planet for this long, and he's way stronger than him, together they can grow even quicker and stronger. Goku holds out his hand to shake Raditz's hand, and Raditz looks at his hand for a minute, then he decides to shake Goku's hand. As they shake hands, Goku smirks, and Raditz starts to feel a bad feeling in his stomach. One more thing, you'll thank me for this later. Raditz raises an eyebrow at what Goku's saying, then Goku throws him into the air, and he flies towards him to strike him in his face. Goku pummels Raditz till he can't do anything but move his mouth. Raditz's body lays on the ground, and he throws up blood, and he slowly loses consciousness. Goku goes to feed Raditz a sensu bean, and Raditz gets up and screams at Goku. What was that for? Goku tells Raditz so that he could get a Zenkai boost, and Raditz looks at his hands and he squeezes them, and Goku shakes the scouter to see how strong Raditz has gotten. His power went from 1,000 to 3,000. You've gotten stronger, but this still isn't enough. You're not even strong enough to fight me. Goku throws the scouter back to Raditz. Tell Vegeta to come to Earth, because you found something here that will make you all much stronger. Raditz does what Goku says, and Vegeta is interested in what Raditz is talking about. Vegeta falls into Goku's plan, and Vegeta tells Raditz that he'll be there in a year in Earth time. Raditz tells Goku that they have a year to train, and Goku nods his head. That'd be more than enough time. Goku picks up Gohan, and he flies towards his house at Capsule Corp, and Raditz follows him. Goku shows Raditz the gravity chamber and his house, and Piccolo arrives at Goku's house also, because he heard the conversation between the Saiyans while he watched from afar. Well, Piccolo, are you here to train as well? Goku makes the idea that it would be good for Piccolo to train with Gohan so he can focus most of his time on Raditz, since he's the weakest of them all right now. Goku tells Raditz to follow him, and they fly towards Kami's lookout to ask for training from King Kai. And Kami takes them to King Yama to request this, and he allows it. Since both Goku and Raditz knows how to fly, they would make it to King Kai's house much quicker. When the duo makes their way to Snake Way, Goku transforms into his Ikari form, and he flies full speed down the snake. Raditz looks at Goku fly away with a blank expression, because he was just left behind, and he proceeds to fly after him. Goku quickly makes it towards King Kai's house, and it takes him within 3 months, so King Kai teaches him the Kaioken, and Raditz arrives after 5 months. When Raditz reaches the planet, he yells at Goku for leaving him behind. King Kai doesn't really want to teach Raditz the Kaioken because he doesn't really trust him. But he does teach him the spirit bomb because he don't want to leave Raditz out because Goku begged him to help him. Once they learn those skills, throughout the rest of the time, Goku and Raditz trains in a gravity chamber that Goku had inside of a capsule. Goku wouldn't be able to add as much gravity as he wanted because Raditz was still too weak and he wouldn't be able to move. So he started them off light, and King Kai gave both of them some weights to help them train. As they trained frequently, Goku would ask Raditz how their parents were and what he did once he got off planet Vegeta. Raditz told Goku about his life and everything he's been through with Vegeta and his parents. Goku smirks after hearing that Bardock looked exactly like him. Goku also told Raditz about the life he lived on Earth, but he never said anything about the Dragon Balls and the wish he made to learn everything about the Saiyans. Once the year has ended, Raditz has grown a considerable amount, making his power now at 12,500. He isn't as strong as Vegeta, but he is stronger than Nappa. Goku has reached a power level of 18,000, making him equal to Vegeta. Once the Saiyans arrive to Earth, Nappa and Vegeta fly around the planet to try and find Raditz, but when they realize that they can't find them, Nappa decides to have some fun and destroy some cities. The Z fighters appear and their fight happens like in the original and with Piccolo being killed. Vegeta checks his scatter one more time and two power levels appear coming directly towards him. Once the group meets, Vegeta laughs at Raditz. Your brother is a weakling? He's weaker than you, Raditz. Why would you want me to come to this planet? Goku smirks because his assumption of how Vegeta would act is spot on. Nappa sees the smirk on Goku's face and this annoys him. What are you smirking for, weakling? Goku's smirk soon goes away once he sees Piccolo's body because he knows that Kami has died also. Goku looks at Nappa and Nappa rushes towards him to try to attack him, but Goku catches his fist and he grabs his scatter and crushes it. Goku then smacks Raditz, sending him flying. Goku looks at Vegeta. I'm the one who told Raditz to ask you to come to this planet because I wanted to bargain with you. Vegeta scoffs. What kind of weakling like you have that I would want? Nappa rushes in back towards Goku, but Raditz intercepts him and he flares up his power. Vegeta's scatter starts to go up in numbers, passing the 8,000s, and he grits his teeth and takes the scatter off and crushes it. This is impossible. Raditz, how did you grow this strong? Raditz crushes Nappa's hand, and Nappa breaks free from him. Goku tells Vegeta to join him and they can defeat Frieza together. Goku is smart enough to know that just asking Vegeta this wouldn't work, so he isn't very surprised when Vegeta refuses his offer. Nappa tries to fight Raditz, but he isn't able to win against him because of how strong Raditz is. Eventually, Raditz lands a blow, killing Nappa instantly. Then Vegeta rushes towards him to begin their fight. Vegeta smashes his fist into Raditz's face and Raditz flies. Vegeta goes in to continue to attack him and he taunts Raditz for being weak. Goku steps in and kicks the prince away from Raditz. I'm glad you decided to fight instead of just agreeing to my proposal. Now I can show you that your elite rank means nothing, so that you can lose to a low-class Saiyan. Goku starts to charge up his ki, then he transforms into his Akari form. Vegeta doesn't know what to say because Goku is showing off a form he's never seen before. Is this the Super Saiyan? Goku tells Vegeta not quite, and he proceeds to rush in at him and throws a flurry of devastating attacks towards him. Vegeta isn't really able to do anything. When Vegeta breaks away from Goku, he throws a blast into the air, and Goku allows him to do this because he doesn't know what Vegeta is doing. Vegeta transforms into a great ape, and Raditz covers his eyes and he screams to Goku to do the same. Goku is bewildered at this because Vegeta is able to trigger his transformation with the energy ball. Vegeta's power has increased, and now him and Goku can fight on even fields, but Goku still has the advantage because of his small size. Goku charges up his ki and rushes towards Vegeta to grab his tail. Once Goku reaches him, he lifts him into the air and slams him on the ground. Before he could get up, Raditz shoots a double sundae at his tail, making it come off. Vegeta reverts back to his base form and he's all beaten up, and Raditz is the same, and Goku's untouched. Goku stands above him. Do you want to join me now, Prince? Vegeta says nothing, and he tries to crawl away. But Goku grabs his leg and he flies towards the hospital where he could get treatment for his wounds. Once they arrive, Goku gives Raditz a sensu bean, allowing him to heal and gain a Zenkai. Vegeta watches this and he feels angry because Goku has something that can heal him, but he isn't giving it to him. After Goku has this settled, he decides that he needs to go to Namek so that he can get Dragon Balls to revive Piccolo and Kami. Goku carries Vegeta's body to the ship and he sits him down. How do you expect to beat Frieza, Kakarot? Goku smirks. I have no idea yet. But when I finally meet him, I decide what's the right choice to make. As the ship flies through space, Raditz and Goku trains with some weights on and 80 times gravity. Goku brought along Vegeta with him, and he lays him on the bed the whole time so that he can heal properly. Once they arrive to Namek, Vegeta is healed enough to fly away from Goku and Raditz. Goku allows Vegeta to run away, and he sends Raditz to go help the rest of the Z Fighters. But he decides to stay back, because he knows that even though he's at a power level of 96,000 stacked with Kaioken, he still isn't enough to face Frieza, and he wants to be as strong as possible so that there can be no doubt that he will win that fight. While Goku is training, he decides to train extremely hard. So he cranks up the gravity to times 250, and he adds weights onto himself, and he activates his Akari form. But he suppresses his power enough to the point where nobody can detect him. Raditz soon meets up with the Z Fighters, and they are shocked to see him. But Gohan assures everyone that Raditz is good now and that he's on their side, so they accept him. They soon find most of the Dragon Balls, and they meet up with Captain Ginyu, who has the other balls, and their fight begins. Raditz beats all of the Ginyu Force pretty quickly because he's strong enough, but he isn't able to defeat Captain Ginyu. When he fights Ginyu, he has a hard time, and Vegeta sees that this is happening, so he goes in to try to help Raditz. As their fight goes on, Captain Ginyu changes bodies with Raditz, but he isn't able to use Raditz's full power because he doesn't know how to use a Saiyan's body. Vegeta takes advantage of this and he beats Raditz's body down. And Captain Ginyu tries to change bodies with Vegeta, but Raditz jumps in front of the attack and gets his body back. Raditz is severely beaten up at this point, so he can't really move. Vegeta takes advantage of this and he decides to steal the rest of the Dragon Balls and he flies off, having the rest of the Z Fighters chasing after him. As they fly away, they soon meet an angry Frieza, and Vegeta drops the balls and gives them to the boys. Vegeta feels that at this point, he's strong enough to take on Frieza, so he tells Frieza that he's a Super Saiyan and he charges up his power and their fight goes in like it did in the original. As this goes on, Goku steps out of his ship, and now he feels that he's strong enough to fight Frieza. His power level is at a 120,000 at this point, and he flies directly towards Raditz and picks his body up. Goku flies around, and he soon meets some Namekians, and he leaves Raditz's body there and begs them to heal Raditz. From afar, Goku can feel Frieza's and Vegeta's power clashing, so he decides to fly towards them to see what's happening. Once Goku arrives, he sees Vegeta being held up by his neck, and Frieza throws him with his tail, and Vegeta is almost dead. Goku goes in and he punches Frieza, but Frieza catches his attack with his hand. Vegeta begs Goku to defeat Frieza because he's the one who destroyed Planet Vegeta. Frieza starts to laugh, and Goku becomes really angry. He transforms into his Akari form and he rushes directly at Frieza. Frieza is surprised at this because Goku's power has shot way up. Frieza tries to defend himself, but he isn't really able to do nothing in his third form against Goku, so he goes straight into his final form, making the battlefield even. This is where I'll be ending this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.